Hey guys, how's it going? So, what's the worst thing you could hear when giving Willie Nelson a blowjob? I'm not Willie Nelson. every time I tell that joke, I always laugh. But, okay, so I wanted to do a video about going by Alex. For the last 9 months, I've been going by Atticus. And I tell you, I love the name Atticus. I think it's a great name. It's unique, it sounds like Alexis, it's Greek. The literary reference is impeccable. I've often considered a career in law. Like, all these reasons are why I love Atticus. And I have a great signature for Atticus, too. But all of those reasons aside, I was actually having a hard time identifying myself as Atticus. Not always in, like, a trans-friendly environment, but, of course, we don't always exist in trans-friendly environments. So, that might have been a part of a component of it, but even at work, when I have complete freedom to identify myself any way I want on the phones, because I have a phone job, I couldn't force myself to say Atticus. It didn't matter if there was no one around me and I didn't worry about a coworker overhearing me. I had gotten okay from management, however I wanted to identify, even as Atticus, like they knew that was the name that I'd been playing around with. Even then, I was having a hard time. And it really didn't bother me too much because I figured I'm in the process of reinventing myself. So eventually I would just mold into Atticus. Like, I think that's true with any name, with most any name right now. So I wasn't too hard pressed with finding an immediate solution. And I don't know, I don't really know what kind of sparked going by Alex. I think it was when I had to address my coworkers for coming out and write this letter and ask them to call me by a certain name. And one of the best consequences of going by Alex is I feel like there's my two different universes that identified me as Alexis and identified me as Atticus are able to meld pretty easily with Alex. So I feel a lot more peaceful about that and less angst. So that's one desirable consequence of going by Alex. But originally I didn't really consider it because, of course, my girl name is Alexis. And I don't know, I kind of wonder if down the road I won't want YouTube to know what my girl name was, you know? So maybe I shouldn't say Alexis on every fucking video. But it is my name. It is my reality. So, like, I'm in the process of getting people to switch over to Alex, and it's been a lot easier. That transition has been so much easier with Alex than it was with Atticus. And I think partly because, obviously, the familiarity with the name, but the other thing is that I feel more comfortable with Alex and asking people in all spectrums of my life to call me Alex. So that's one thing. I didn't really consider it at first because there's something to be said about reinventing yourself, and Atticus allowed me that freedom. And there's still something to be said about that. Also, keeping in mind that there's something to be said about the familiarity of going by Alex, which is a name that I've been called my entire life. So I also like that, right? So I had these like really conflicting thoughts with it. And I had a conversation with my dad, right? And parents can want something for their child, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's what the best thing is for them. So even though I feel like I'm such a burpy person on my videos, but anyway, I'm getting distracted. Even though he wanted Alex, I wasn't really willing to wear it yet. And then I kind of like turned a point where I thought, you know, gosh, I kind of want to wear it. And I tell you, like, there's never a moment's hesitation when I say Alex, where with Atticus there was. Even at the Starbucks, or, you know, whatever, where you had to write down your name, and I will never see that person again. And it doesn't matter what name I say. Even then, I had a hard time with Atticus. And so I'm kind of going based on intuition and just my gut response. And I also feel a little silly by adjusting how I identify myself as Alex, because some people have already made the adjustment to Atticus. And so like, I kind of feel like I'm, I don't know, imposing, or this isn't a very articulate video. I feel silly a little bit. And the other piece of it is that this isn't like permanent. It's not like definitive. This is my name, Alex or Alexander. Like, if it was as definitive as I would like, then maybe I wouldn't feel so silly. But I know too many Alexanders that I don't like to have. I have just an association with Alexander that I'm not very fond of. And I kind of like Alexander the Great, you know, because I am Greek. And there's some really cute cufflinks that I could get. Tie bars and such. But, so I've decided to wear Alex. The long and the short of it, I've decided to wear Alex. And I don't know for how long this trial phase will be. I was kind of thinking, well, it should be at least as long as Atticus before I make my mind up. But I can tell you, I already feel more comfortable with Alex, even though I like Atticus more. So it pisses me off, goddammit, because Atticus is a fucking awesome name. And it's a reason to become a parent, so I could name my offspring Atticus, whether she liked it or not, right? But that's not a good enough reason to become a parent. And the truth is, I don't want to spend my money on other people like that, so whatever. I shouldn't become a parent. I can be a loving and supportive uncle. Not a parent. But yeah, I'm going by Alex, and it's been a lot easier for other people to associate me with Alex and adjust, and it's been easier for me to identify as, and we'll see how that goes. So yeah, Alex it is. Alex Panayoti, and then my last name. I don't know if it's safe to say my last name on the internet, but I tell you every other fucking thing, you know, like my desire to have is freestanding erection, so. Okay. I don't know where the hell this is going. I am going to say, I got a bed though. I got a Simmons Beauty Rest. Firm pillow top, and it was quite the deal. It's normally like a $1,500 bed, but I got it for $900. And it came with a free headboard, box springs, frame, and the headboard's nice. It's like a walnut headboard. And 2 pillows. That's not what I got so excited. And a 23-inch TV. And I got it at 0% financing for 12 months. So it's like $89 a month. So I was kind of pissed off about having to spend money on a mattress right before surgery. But I have to get it before surgery because my mattress is just rubbish. And I'm going to be in bed forever. So yeah, I got this really great deal. And I can't wait for them to deliver it. And I couldn't get a Tempur-Pedic bed because they were like $3,000 even though I really wanted one. So I got a Tempur-Pedic pillow. I'll have to tell you how that works because I just got it today. Okay. Yeah. See ya. Bye.